we never see him again. Oh, shit. Here we go. What's next? Mr. Andrew, man.
Should the WWE induct Hall and Nash into their Hall of Fame?
Yes. Yes.
That's immediate.
Do we need to spend any more time on this segment?
You want to move on? Mr. Android, we don't have the go-ahead. It seems like we have to stay on this topic for as long as the Android man himself allots for us. So, I mean, the answer's obvious. It's the Outsiders. It's Diesel. It's Razor Ramon. It is Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. To me, some of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Razor Ramon, sentimentally, is that a word?
I would think so. Sounds like an adjective.
A sentimental favorite for me. And I might even put him at times, depending on my mood, above the real deal greatest, Brett, Shawn, Stone Cold Rock. Sometimes I'm just feeling me some Razor. He's that good to me.
I agree. I want to put Razor up on that upper echelon. I've always wanted to. I remember as a kid, for some strange reason, me and my friend used to always say, like, we're the Outsiders. And we would literally, like, pretend we were one of the Outsiders. That was our first tag team. I didn't watch Hogan. I didn't grow up saying my prayers, eating my vitamins. I grew up wanting to be an outsider, man. And I remember being like, I had to get Kevin Nash. Because my friend's like, I'm Scott Hall. And I was like, I guess I'll be Kevin Nash. And hey, I'll take Big Daddy Cool. But I wanted to be Scott Hall. I loved I had his action figure. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, my first two action figures, man. Well, I didn't remember that. But no, dude, all day they should be inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame, if not because they've merged all the companies. He bought WCW. He had this whole thing. They're showing WCW old pay-per-views. They're releasing DVDs about him. The point was that, hey, man, those two guys were your biggest competition. They gave you a run for the money. You got to honor them in some way. And I think Razor and Diesel, on their own, should make the WWE Hall of Fame.
For one thing, Diesel held I don't give a shit if it was a successful run or not, but he held the belt for over a year.
Yeah.
And it's Diesel. And he's part of some of the... he is part of the greatest... it is what it is. Click of all time. They changed the business. They ran the business. It's Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Razor, Diesel... and the Kid. I mean, that's arguably, the last generation of wrestling. I mean, it changed the game. I mean, that's everybody there is right there. They were running things. Like you said, they eventually went over to WCW and proceeded to just raise the bar. The first 2 or 3 months of the NWO angle was the best thing in wrestling history.
It's arguably the start of the Attitude Era, which was the greatest era in wrestling history. So, again, I would say we should have skipped the segment. It should have been a yes, yes, yes. There's no shadow of a doubt. These guys are in the WWE Hall of Fame. God knows where they've been. It must be their taboo past.
Why are you? I'm telling you, don't be contesting Mr. Android Man like that. He's coming at us for a reason with these segments. It's up to him.
Yeah. I'm plugging him all day, man. I'm trying to do his voice, and I'm not giving it justice. So, hey, I mean...
You can't do my voice, Andy.
All right. That's Android Man. Can we move on? Do we have your permission? There we go.
He's a fickle son of a bitch.